Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading. Your spirit guides have some messages that they urgently want to bring to your attention at this time. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what those messages are. What do you want Aries to know? What does Aries need to hear right now? Why have you called Aries to this reading? All right, we've got sunshine with shine forth. We've got the beech tree with power and prayer. Ice and frost, static conditions. Tulip, trust in your efforts. And lily, time of new birth. Excellent, Aries. All right now, this right here, the ice and frost, that's sitting at the center, okay? This is what you're dealing with. Static conditions, whether this is in your personal life, your dreams and goals, your job career, a romantic relationship, trying to heal and get over something, you're just feeling like nothing's really happening, okay, with static conditions. But right here, the sun, shine forth, and power and prayer. This is your spirit guides urgently encouraging you to move forward, Aries. Don't give up, okay? Don't give in to negative thoughts, to pessimism, none of that. It's time to really pray and believe in what you're asking for, what you've put out there to the universe, okay, to the angels, to God, whatever you believe in, whatever you connect to, okay? You've got to believe that you've been heard, because look at that. Trust your efforts. The prayers that you've put out, you've got to trust that they've been heard and that they're going to be answered in some capacity. Now, sometimes our prayers do not get answered in the way we're asking for them to be answered, but nonetheless, this is your spirit guide saying, Aries, trust in what you've asked for. Trust in your energy and your efforts and all that you are, okay? And that you deserve happy outcome here. Because what's coming for you, which you don't see, is this time of new birth. And so when you are in this, period where a new version of you is about to birth forward, you're in a period of change and transition, right? And change and transition never, ever feels good at all. And I'll tell you what, Aries, I just went through this oh gosh, it was like 3 years of just actually, 3 years of, it's like no matter what I'm doing, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. Nothing's ever quite enough. And it's just like one thing after another. And I know exactly how you feel, okay? But things are starting to really turn around for me, all right? And now, looking back, now that things are starting to change, I can see that everything I went through was so absolutely necessary to facilitate the growth I've received and the ways that I have changed through the process over the 3 years. I am somebody totally, completely different. And this version of me is the right version to align to what it is that I'm seeking energetically. And that's the thing. When we're really wanting something and, we're doing everything we think we can do to get ourselves there, and then your life just starts shaking up and changing all crazy, you question the path. You're like, wait, whoa. This isn't what I was asking for. This isn't what I've been working towards. But you've got to understand that the current version of you that was asking is not the right version or frequency to align to that which you are seeking. Therefore, your path has to break up, shake up. You've got to change and transform and become a new version of self to align. And so your spirit guides are saying, really trust the process here and shine forth, because you're on track. You have not been diverted. This is not a detour. Everything that's happening, even though it doesn't feel like it, is happening for your highest good. Okay? What you've asked for, it's coming to you. But you've got to, there's something about you, your energy, your vibration, that needs to change. There may be some different soul lessons you need to fully complete, but the change that needs to take place is necessary to get you to where you want to be. And that's why this period of birth is down here at the end as your outcome. So Aries, it might not look like all is well, it might not feel like it, but what's happening is leading you to exactly what you've been asking for. And your spirit guides are saying to you urgently, you've got to trust the journey. You've got to trust the process and be open to change and transformation. Because when we're asking, but we're really trying to resist the change, that's what creates the static conditions. Okay? And so it's time to surrender and say, okay, shadow, why is this happening? How is this helping me? How is this growing me? How is this changing me for the positive? And you're going to get your answers, Aries. You've got to trust in your efforts, okay? You're being completely stripped down to come into a brand new version of yourself. And that version is exactly who you need to be to align to exactly what it is that you are currently asking for. Right, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Devil, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, and look, see how her back's turned? It's time to go into contemplation and shut out all the distraction. All right, Aries, because you are on the path. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know you feel like it's defeat right now with this Five of Swords, but it's not. It's not. This is temporary energy. And see right here, the Ace of Wands. You need to follow through on the intuitive steps that you are feeling, the intuitive promptings. There are some things that have to change in order to align to what you're asking for. And if, you know, God came down and sat right in front of you and said to you, Aries, everything that's happening is leading you to what you want, and these are the changes you need to make to get yourself there, you would do it. There would be no question in your mind, right? You would be like, oh God, thank you. Thank you for coming down and speaking to me and assuring me, and you would believe it with everything in you, and you would have a whole new attitude, and you would be like, oh my gosh, what is it that I need to do? What do I need to change? And you would be so eager and so excited to do so, right? That's how you need to see this message from your spirit guides, as you've been asking, and now they're answering, and they're like, hey, Aries, no, you're on your path. But what is it that you need to work on? What do you need to change? Because in doing so, in your willingness, that's leading you to exactly what it is that you want, that you're desiring. Don't give in to fear and negativity and pessimism, okay? The Two of Wands, make the choice. All right, I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to surrender my fear, my doubt, my negativity, and I'm going to trust that I am on my path, and I'm going to connect with my shadow energy, because my shadow knows what's going on. My shadow knows why this is happening. My shadow knows what I need to learn and understand and how I need to grow and change. And once that takes place, my shadow is going to slumber once more. Because our shadow teaches us, Aries. And you are on your path. And see, the Queen of Wands, whether you're masculine or feminine, the Queen of Wands in this position is you really going within and you connecting with your shadow. And then here, this side of the Five of Swords is you're moving away from that feeling of being defeated. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot. All right, the Lovers. And you know, this is embracing the light and the shadow within you and coming into balance. The Lovers just isn't about romance, okay? It's about balance. Yes, Aries. Look at that. Yes, see? You've got to turn your back to the fear because this is what you're manifesting. This is where you're headed. And look at this, the Star, healing, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, having hope and belief, and that's the choice you're making. It's like, you know what? I hear you, spirit guides. I absolutely hear you. And I'm going to choose to believe in me. I'm going to choose to believe in all the potential, and I'm going to choose to believe that the path that I'm on, as rocky and crazy as it feels right now, I'm going to choose to believe that this is exactly where I need to be to grow and to change and to transform, to align to that which I seek. And look at this. 3 of Cups is your next card. This is where you are so happy. You are falling down on your knees to praise God, to praise the universe, because you are feeling so absolutely blessed. This is celebration, but you see the difference? She's raising her cup to the divine in gratitude for what is now become. Oh, that is powerful. Yes, and see the new version of you being born. You're coming out of this, the whole experience, stronger and wiser. Oh, Aries, you are on your path. And I know, I see right here, it doesn't feel it. But the more that we resist, the more we're just spinning our wheels and missing what it is that we need to gain, because you've asked for something. The universe is trying to deliver, but you've got to align to that new frequency. And everything that you're going through is to help you do that exact thing. Unconditional love with the teacher guides. See, your guides are with you. Okay, your spirit guides are so with you, and they love you, and they want you to be happy. And they're saying, we would never lead you astray. We would never do you wrong. We would never abandon you. In survival, so you might be in a bit of survival mode right now, but you don't need to be. Aries, you need to embrace where you are, as crazy and hectic as it may seem, because everything that's happening is reshaping you into the version that you need to be to align to that which you desire and seek the most. All right, your guides are going to give you some help here on what you need to do other than connecting with your shadow, asking your shadow. Let's see what else they have to say. Release inner criticism. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. Aries, you need to be kind to yourself. Your inner dialogue needs to be supportive, encouraging, gentle, and kind. Do not berate yourself. Do not pick yourself apart. Do not put yourself down. You need to be there for yourself right now the way you would be there for someone else who may be going through something. You need to be that exact same loving, supportive friend to yourself that you are to others. and be very kind and encouraging to yourself right now. Overcome self-doubt. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. See? Aries, see, you are on your path. You got to believe in yourself. Trust in your efforts. And clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. And if you've been asking for healing between you and another person, Aries, you're going to be spinning your wheels, spinning your wheels, spinning your wheels if that other person is not open to healing and change. Okay? And so if that's what this is about, you need to connect to your shadow and say, help me release this entanglement with this person because they're not willing to change. Help me heal. Help me see what it is that I need to see. Okay? And then also, sometimes the universe will send us different relationships to teach us the lessons we need to help, change our frequency to become this new version of ourselves that we need to be to align to that which we seek. All right, embrace passion. Recent experiences have quickened your heartbeat, reminding you to chase your dreams. It is an insight from your Akashic truth, revealing that this path leads to abundance. Do not stifle the enthusiasm. Pursue it wholeheartedly. You're on your path, Aries. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I know you're like, but you don't see. You're not standing in my shoes. And I get it. Aries, like I said, I've been there. It was like 3 years, and oh my gosh. And now I realize if I would have just chilled out so much sooner and stopped resisting everything and feeling like everything was happening against me, oh, it would have been such a quicker journey than what it was. Step boldly. Staying in your comfort zone limits your options. Take the leap, and the world's complexity and diversity will bring you more unexpected rewards and surprises. You need to step outside that comfort zone, Aries, and you got to take the leap twice. And I feel like taking this leap is really believing in yourself and believing in your path, connecting with your shadow and moving forward with total courage and belief. And look at rugged road. This is a difficult and rarely walked path with slim chances of success. However, if you make it through, the rewards are immeasurable. This road is for those brave enough to step out of their comfort zone and become the hero. Aries, no matter what it is you're asking for, you are on the path to make it happen. And this reading was just so synchronistic with every single deck. All right, so I do hope you really take this message to heart, because this is what your spirit guides urgently wanted you to know and hear at this time. All right, so those are your messages. If you feel that you need a personal reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you so much love and light, Aries. Take care.